All right, we're going to continue learning about factoring quadratic expressions. This time, the leading coefficient will not be equal to 1. We'll see how to handle those. First of all, I want you to work this warm-up. So study the problem, work it, pause the video, and then come back and check your answer. Well, you could have x squared plus 6x, because you could factor out an x plus 6 out of this. Also, one of the factors of this is x plus 6. Okay. This is the magic x I've been talking about. And we use it when we're factoring with a leading coefficient that is not equal to 1. The first thing I do is I look for a greatest common factor. Do that in all of them. If not, then I find factors that add up to be b and multiplied AC. We call this the AC method. Then we split the b term with the two values found in step 1, factor by grouping. Let's see what this looks like. First question, is there a greatest common factor? No. Second question, are there 4 more terms so I can group? No. So then I'm going to look at my value of a. Is it equal to 1? No. So then I'm going to look at the AC method. I'm looking at a times c. 5 times 6 is 30. So I need factors of 30 that are going to add up to be negative 13. Factors of 30 that come out to be negative 13 are negative 10 and 3. So I simply split those values. You write down the first one, your first term, and your last term, and I put negative 10x and a negative 3x because those are the factors I found. Don't forget to write the x with them. That's a mistake a lot of students make, and then they end up combining these as like terms. Now I've got 4 terms, so I can factor by grouping. So I factor the first 2 terms and pull out a 5x, leaves x minus 2. Then I group the second 2 terms and pull out a negative 3. Again, leaves x minus 2. So my factors of 5x squared minus 13x plus 6 is 5x minus 3 times x minus 2. Okay, let's try this again. Start asking ourselves the question, is there a greatest common factor? No. Is a equal to 1? No. Are there 4 or more terms? No. So we're going to use the AC method. So we're going to find factors of negative 10 that add up to 9. So a positive 9, 10 and negative 1. So we bring down our first and our last terms. And these factors we found in our magic x, a positive 10x and a negative x. Now we're going to factor by grouping because now we have 4 terms. We can pull out a 2x here and a negative 1 here. So our factors, 2x minus 1 times x plus 5. You can always double check by foiling. Let's look at one more. Again, the questions to ask yourself. Is there a greatest common factor? No. Is a equal to 1? No. Are there 4 terms? No. So now we're going to use the AC method in our magic x. 5 times 32 is 160. So factors of 160, that's going to add up to be 28. That will be 20 and 8. Bring down our first and our last term, 20x, 8x. Again, don't forget your variable. Factor by grouping. Out of the first 2, we're going to pull out a 5x, and out of the second 2, an 8. So our answer will be 5x plus 8 times x plus 4. Very good. You are ready to begin working on the assignment.